Hey guys, come with us to Florence, Italy, one of the most beautiful cities in the world. From the David to the Duomo to the Ponte Vecchio, you're walking through history. So stick around as we explore the art, food, and all the hidden gems to make your Florence trip unforgettable. If your cruise stops in Livorno, you don't need to pay for a transfer. Here's how to get to the train station for free. Look for the free shuttle bus right outside the ship. Just follow the signs or the crowds, and the buses are usually waiting nearby. It's about a 10-minute bus ride out of the port to the Piazza del Municipio, which is in central Livorno. From there, you're just a 2-minute walk to the local bus stop, where you can catch bus number 1 or the Lamb Blue line straight to the Livorno Central train station. You have a couple options to purchase tickets. You can either purchase them there at the ticket booth that you see right there, you can purchase them at the ticket machines, or you can purchase them online at the Trenitalia app. The Trenitalia app, I think, is the best bet. You can use a credit card, PayPal, or Apple Pay, and the ticket doesn't need to be validated. If you do purchase them through the ticket machine, you do need to validate the ticket because if an attendant comes on the train and asks for your ticket and you don't have it validated, they can fine you.
So we just got on the train at Livorno. So Livorno, Florence. It should be about a 1 hour train ride.
The cost of the ticket is about 10 to 15 euros depending on the time of day, and the train ride from Livorno to Florence takes you through beautiful Tuscan countrysides, rolling hills, vineyards, and small towns. In about an hour and 20 minutes, you'll arrive at the Firenze Santa Maria Novella train station. Our first stop was just a 5-minute walk from the train station. We went to El Mercato Centrale. On the way, you're gonna pass leather vendors. The smell of freshly tanned leather is amazing. I wish that you guys could smell it. It's just a memory that you won't forget and it'll bring you back to Florence. When you arrive, you'll see the big 19th century iron and glass building. That's the Mercato Centrale. Inside is a food lover's paradise. The ground floor is all about the locals. They're buying fresh meats, cheeses, and produce, and upstairs, a foodie's dream. Pasta, pizza, truffle sandwiches, lots of wine.
So we're here at the Mercato Centrale in Florence. It's 2 blocks from the train station. You can see they have all types of fresh food, meats. So we're gonna try to grab something for breakfast here and keep going.
So come hungry because it's the perfect spot for lunch. Bring cash. And keep in mind the market downstairs closes in the early afternoon around 2 p.m., but the food hall upstairs does stay open into the late afternoon.
What are you getting? Apricot? So we just got a bag of assorted candied fruit. It's delicious. It's so fresh. It was 12 euros for a big pound bag. How much was it? Like a pound?
It was $10. 10 euros for a pound.
10 euros for a pound of assorted dried fruit, candied fruit. Look at the orange. Good?
Yeah, really good. Strawberries. Look at all those meats. Wow.
So if you buy anything at the Mercado, on the bottom of the receipt is a QR code. If you're going to use the bathroom, you just take that QR code up to this machine and scan it. Are you going? Go. Otherwise, without a receipt, it's $1.25 to use the restroom. We haven't ran into any issues of dirty bathrooms or no toilet paper, as I've seen in other videos. Maybe we're just lucky. The bathrooms have been pretty clean and there's been toilet paper.
Our next stop was Galleria dell'Accademia, home to Michelangelo's David. The museum is about a 10-minute walk from the Mercato Centrale. As you leave the market, you'll stroll through the heart of Florence. You're going to pass narrow streets lined with shops, cafes, and small piazzas. The walk itself feels like you're stepping right into the Renaissance. When you arrive, you'll see why this is one of Florence's most visited museums. Make sure that you buy your tickets online in advance. The lines here can be very long, especially in the summer peak seasons. Plan to spend about 1 to 1.5 hours inside. The David is breathtaking, standing over 17 feet tall, carved from a single block of marble in 1504. Our next stop is one of the most iconic landmarks in all of Italy, the Cathedral of Santa Maria del Fiore, better known as Il Duomo. As you walk into the piazza, the cathedral instantly takes your breath away. The exterior is covered in white, green, and pink marble, and the square around it is always buzzing with people, street performers, horse drawn carriages, and cafes. It's one of the places where you just have to stop and take it all in. It's one of the most beautiful squares in all of Italy. We climbed the 433 steps to the top of the dome. There is no elevator here. The stairways are so narrow and winding.
And now we climb to the top. I'll let you know how many steps it is when we get up there. 433 steps.
We were in for such a treat because I had no idea that we would get a close-up view of Vasari's frescoes of the Last Judgment inside the dome about halfway up the climb. Being eye level with Renaissance art like that you can almost practically touch it, is an experience that I'll never forget. Once you reach the top, the view is breathtaking and totally worth the 433 step climb. You'll see all of Florence spread out below, the terracotta rooftops, the Arno River, the rolling Tuscan hills. It's amazing. My tip to you is buy your tickets online and early because time slots do sell out. Wear comfortable shoes and bring water. Your ticket also includes the baptistry, the bell tower, the crypt, and the museum. so don't miss them.
That view from the top was impressive. Now it's time to go down. Going down is a lot better than coming up, but it's very steep. Be really careful. So we just survived the steps of El Domo all the way to the top. It was very well worth it. If you're ever here, you have to climb to the top. It's very impressive. It's amazing that they made that so many years ago and it's intact. Beautiful church. Let me see your duck.
Our next stop was just a 5-minute walk away, the Palazzo Vecchio. We did not go inside the palazzo. We did stay outside in the piazza, where you can see a replica of Michelangelo's David, which is where it originally stood, the Fountain of Neptune, and you'll be able to see different sculptures like Perseus holding Medusa's head. And this area is the gateway to our next stop, the Ponte Vecchio. So just a 5-minute walk away is one of Florence's most famous landmarks, the Ponte Vecchio. You turn onto the street leading to the river, the city opens up, and you'll catch the first glimpse of the Arno. Then there's the Ponte Vecchio, the old bridge dating back to the 1300s. What makes it so unique is that it's lined with tiny shops built right on top of the bridge. In the past, these were butchers and tanners, but now it's just filled with a bunch of jewelry shops. An interesting fact is that during World War II, the Germans decided not to destroy this bridge because of its beauty. A really interesting detail about the Ponte Vecchio is the Vasari corridor. It's a secret walkway built above the bridge in the 1500s for the powerful Medici family. It connects Palazzo Vecchio with Palazzo Pitti across the river, so the Medici could move safely and privately through the city, without mixing with the crowds and the peasants below. If you look up, you can still see the windows of the corridor running right over the jewelry shops. And that's something that you might want to check out and get a chance to walk through. While we were wandering the streets, we noticed a bunch of people sitting around drinking wine, and we saw that there was a wine window.
Wine window.
What kind of wine would you like? Kaya yun ang nakahapon na ako.
Blanco.
Blanco?
Blanco?
Blanco? Poquillo blanco.
This is a huge tradition in Florence. Families who owned vineyards outside the city sold their wine directly from their homes, and the locals would knock, pass their coins through, and receive a glass or a flask of wine right back through the window. Our next stop is something truly unique in Florence, the Santa Maria Novella Pharmacy, officially called the Officina Profumo Farmaceutica di Santa Maria Novella. This isn't your typical pharmacy. It's one of the oldest in the world, founded by Dominican monks back in 1221. They originally created herbal remedies, perfumes, and medicinal balms from their gardens for the royalty. Walking inside feels like you're stepping into a Renaissance palace. The vaulted ceilings, the chandeliers, the frescoed walls, it feels like you're in a museum rather than a shop. Everywhere you look, there's shelves of glass bottles filled with perfumes, soaps, herbal tonics, and lotions. Some of their recipes are centuries old. The rose water scent was used originally to combat the plague. Entry to the pharmacy is free, and you don't need to buy anything, but it's totally worth going because it's beautiful inside. Take your time exploring the different rooms, smell all the beautiful perfume scents. It's part shop, part museum, and every detail is stunning.
Take off your perfumes and put inside everything you want.
So I'm really excited. I got two perfumes and they took my passport so we can get the taxes removed at the airport. And then they give you this card. You come to this other room in the back from where you smelled all your perfumes and chose the one you wanted. And then you can order and pay with this card right here. We purchased our return ticket on the way there to avoid the crowds at the Florence train station through the Trenitalia app. It's a separate ticket and it also costs around 10 to 15 euros.
Well, that's gonna do it from Florence, Italy. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like they say, grazie, ciao. Please like and subscribe if you found this video useful and informative. Stay tuned, there's more videos from Italy, Spain, and Portugal coming up.